What is up with the squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building. Back like I never left. Just like I just told y'all I would be. I'm right back right here. I brought him with me. He got his glasses on today. Coach Coleman. That means he's ready to do some work to see some bedtime show. What's up, Coach?
What's up, man? Fabulous Friday to you. It's I've been caught a few moments of some good stuff on the show. Didn't wasn't able to listen like I like to, but good stuff, man. Just the portal pushing all around, man. That's all I'll say. But we got some WNBA stuff rearing up here, so we slowly switching gears here. So I'm excited to do this WNBA season with you. Loretta, fabulous Friday to you. Hope you've had a fabulous Friday. We're going on Saturday morning.
It's almost Saturday morning over here, homeboy.
Yeah. For those of you who are almost Saturday morning, hope you had a fabulous Friday. Erica, LP, Lisa Pugh in the house. Man, fighting a little bit of ragweed and stuff allergies and stuff. They winning right now. Gotta get some more rest over the weekend. Body got to get rest to recover. So
Okay. Coach got to get some rest, so that means we can't keep him up long. He already trying to get off. You gotta listen. You gotta listen to people. You see, he already pre-calling in sick for Sunday. You hear it? Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him already pre-calling in? Like he got a little something in his throat. Everything. Allergies, everything. Like that, everything. All right. Lisa Pugh, what's happening? ATL Erica, what's good? Jay, what's happening? Dr. Ivy Girl, what's good? Let's have some fun. Okay, wait a minute. Stop the presses. It's Big Key birthday.
Uh-oh.
It's Big Key birthday. So
is Key showed up for her.
We must kick the show off with the CC show, Cess Talk Sports Happy Birthday song from Coach Coleman. Let's get it. Y'all put that love in the chat for my Rich, man. Happy birthday, Big Key. Let's go, Coach Coleman.
Happy birthday to you.
You.
Happy birthday to Key.
K-E-I.
Happy birthday to you. You. Happy birthday to Key. I want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Key.
From Cess Talk Sports, we love you, Key. Big Wrench, let's get it. Okay, because it's Key's birthday. Like that. All right. There we go. Big love. All right.
Welcome, Key.
Okay. We love the birthdays. We love the birthdays. We especially love celebrating the birthdays of uh the people who pour so much into this platform. So appreciate you, Key. Can't say it enough, fam. Appreciate you so much. Billings going to the Fever. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I didn't see that coming, Keisha Posey. But let's have some fun, y'all. We got the draft coming up. So I thought we would put Coach Coleman on the hot seat. And have him do his own draft. Run them likes up. Do his own draft. We're going to put him on the hot seat and we're going to have him make the best pick for the team. And it may be already what they saying. But it also could be something different. So I'm interested to see if Coach Coleman, if these people were Coach Coleman, what picks they would make. So let me see if I can get the draft board. And we're gonna put you on the clock and we're gonna see what you're talking about, Coach. Okay, yeah, get your Pellegrinos in because I don't want to know about your throat or nothing like that. You two can't tell me. Kids. Okay. Michelle Sessions was good. Her and CC bonded during USA. Okay, Keisha Posey, that's good. I wonder who won't be there. I wonder who won't be there. So let me see. I'm gonna share my screen so you can know which GM you been. And I'm gonna keep a record of who you pick, where, and why. And I don't know. Let's have some fun, Coach. Let's fix some teams, build some teams, see what we can do. Let's put the coach on the clock, and then y'all tell us too. We still talking hoops. So put the topics in the chat. It's a laid back, easy Friday night. We done worked all week, just kind of kicking back. If this is a woulda, coulda, shoulda, and then we also just still catching up on all. They haven't mentioned Sophie. Hey, y'all know something? Okay, we was just talking on this last one, and we still just talking like transfer portal, upcoming news, breaking news too. So keep that in the chat. 53 in the chat. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. Last when I was just up last on the full court conversation, we were talking about the fact that they haven't been talking about Rory. Hey, did y'all know who name ain't even been getting a whisper? Do y'all know who name recently ain't been getting a whisper?
Who is that, Auntie? Who is that?
Janiyah Barker. When the last time you heard Janiyah Barker name?
Yeah, I
when
think that's
is the last time y'all heard Janiyah Barker name? Somebody talk to me about what y'all hearing about Janiyah Barker in these draft streets. It ain't been a whisper. About that girl. It ain't been a whisper.
I think that's a great talent too. I really do. I enjoy Janiyah Barker. What?
Yeah, welcome to the hot seat with Seth Talk Sports. WNBA mock draft, Coach Coleman. You are officially on the clock. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been a whisper about that girl. Ain't heard nothing. Ain't been an article, a post, an invite, a video, a nothing. I'm concerned. I want to know what's happening with this kid in her draft in her draft stock. But let's have some fun, Coach. Let me give a little background here. What I was able to do. Did a little research. So this draft ain't just like we gonna put some names in a hat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, let me see. Last thing I heard was when she gave up on her team during Match Madness. Okay, I didn't hear about that. Jada may want some Garnet. LOL. I ain't saying she will be there. Just saying she might want to come to us. Tennessee killing careers now. I'm back. Poor Rocky Top. Yeah. I don't know if you talking about Jada Rashard. I don't know if she want Garnet. I don't know if she want Garnet. I've been hearing Yo Miss. I'm hearing Yo Miss. But this is the first draft, Coach, the real draft of this new money era, right? This is the first draft of this new money era. Side note. Anybody here a Remy Ma fan? Anybody here Remy Ma's new drop today? Like Rim is back. I don't know if you're a Remy Ma fan or not, but I just put that out there. If you are, check for the freestyle. This is the first draft where can't hide behind vibes, old habits, cheap contracts, right, coach? Like this, the money, the roster math, expansion pressure, sign and trade rules, developmental spots, core player restrictions, rookie scale value, long game cap management, all got to sit at the same table at the same time. Some of these organizations get ready to get exposed because they don't got the right people sitting at the table. But that's another conversation for another time, coach. We talking about a $7 million team salary cap, $1.4 million supermax numbers, $1.19 million as the max in the sign and trade, 15-player roster construction. Teams can finally build like they mean it or crash like they don't know what they're doing. We finna see a lot of people crash and burn. Okay, it's
average salary 600. Oh.
It's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of car wrecks out here, coach. It's gonna be a lot of car wrecks out here. Okay, I just want to tell them. Okay.
I hope they live to tell the story though.
Yeah, I mean, you just end up in a poorhouse. That's all.
Man, guaranteed provide housing guarantee through 2028. I'm just going with it.
So I want to get into team needs. Real fit based on what we know so far. High Life, what's up, fam? Like this here, because they both right there. Miracle Rider in the building. What's good? So Coach Coleman, pull your chair up. Okay, about to break down. I don't know if we're gonna make it through every round. I got enough information to do every pick, but I don't know if we're gonna make it through every round because but we for sure will make it through the first round. We may have to finish it on Sunday, but we go sure make it through the first round, maybe through the second. But we gonna get some picks in. We want y'all to participate. This is a chat engagement live, so help us make some decisions. Full recap preview 2026 WNBA draft board through the lens of the new CBA, expansion pressure, roster construction, rookie scale value, sign and trade era, changing how every smart front office got to think. Coach Coleman is in the building and on the hottest seat in hoops right now.
He said,
because he's going to have to make some decisions about who fits, who scales, who saves you money, who gives you lineup flexibility, who protects your stars, and who helps you survive this new cap world without wasting roster spots. The pressure is on. Who has the best board? Who is about to overthink the room? Which team needs a bucket getter? Which team needs structure? Which team needs a grown-up point guard? And which franchise is one bad pick away from wasting the whole offseason? Okay? Somebody gonna make one pick and fuck up their whole season. Okay, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here to watch it together. Okay, and I want y'all to put it. I want y'all to put there it is in the chat when y'all see that pick come up on Monday. When y'all see that one pick, it's like you just ruined your whole shit. So y'all remember to put hashtag there it is. Okay, hashtag there it is when you see it. Okay. Kid Gemini, what's good? Eric Gary, what's happening? Appreciate you popping in to speak, fam. So, like you said. 7 million, 1.19 million, average league salary, 583,000, rookie scale at pick 1, 500,000, rookie scale at pick 15 is $289,133. So it's a big difference in the money where you get picked now, coach. People are going to be looking at you funny if you pick them up for the short money, okay? Yeah, there it is. Hashtag there it is. That's what I want you to put. There it is, okay? When you see that pick up, there it is. Okay. Rounds 2 and 3 come in at a 270,000 rookie minimum.
Okay.
So rookie scale talent just ain't cute no more, coach. It just ain't cute. It's how smart franchises breed. Now, you got to have some young players if you're going to give out a super max and a max, though. So we're going to look at standard roster of 12 plus 2 to 3 developmental player spots, 15 player limit matter. Got to think beyond the top 8. A core player can only sign for the full 1.4 million with the home team. In a sign and trade, that max drops to 1.19 million. Okay. Do you keep the star? Do you move the star? Do you core the star? All of that kind of stuff. So while I get ready to put Coach Coleman on the hot seat, chat, I want y'all to tell me in the chat. Y'all let me know in the chat. Y'all let me know in the chat. I told you everybody doing some work tonight. Got everybody up doing some work tonight. Okay, great. What matters more in this draft? Best player available or best value under the new cap?
I mean, I think
And
with
then,
this,
my question for you, coach, is: do you think this draft is really more about value than star chases?
I think with this new CBA, what you're going to find is going to be now that really puts people in the position to when it comes to. I think what it starts doing out, it starts gradually weeding out your Jets. Because now you got people coming to money. Now you got to get your production out your value. And it has to make sense, and it has to be something that appears that a skill set that that your roster can use in your franchise. It will help grow your franchise, the marketability. So what I like about the new CBA is not all it just picks someone because it's the mediocre salary. Now it really holds your pick to the fire because either you're going to invest long term and have a round, or you're going to wait and get a pick second round so you can maybe move some around, things around and make some trades. And so I think this changes how you look at your first round pick when it comes to money, dollar signs.
Okay.
So
Best value under the new cap. Best value under the new cap. Don't be out here wasting money because Lord knows there's too much money be wasted out here. Okay. So let's get into it, coach. Right now, we're going to put you on the clock. We're going to put you on the clock. Maybe, I guess, a $500,000 rookie scale deal. If you know, so with the first pick in the draft, Dallas Wings. Who do you select and why, sir?
I mean, you're looking at the Dallas Wings, and I mean, they need some post presence, really, if you be honest with about that. And I think there's some rumors that they will go international. So I don't, because if they pick a Lauren Bess, given the experience, but then Lawrence, she's not a rim runner, so they need somebody who will run
Okay.
forward, but she's not that.
Okay.
Um, so, and I don't think Medina will go to the top because she's, still couldn't another year of work. But Lee Yuru is not getting it right, so I would have to go with the rumors of Awa from that said they need to pick is young, coming in at 20 years old about
Okay.
and give them some upside with some pro experience from overseas.
Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. I think the board agreed with you. The best option here was our fam at the big 6'4" center out of Spain with a 6'8" wingspan. Uh Short roll playmaking, 2.3 assists per game in EuroLeague, pick and roll processing, not just about size, gives a page a big who can think, catch, read, move, keep the offensive line. Yeah, I mean, I guess if she hadn't have been available here, but with the first pick in the draft, it's up to you. If she hadn't have been available, then I guess maybe you go with a Lauren Betts right there.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was
But
saying. It would have been between Lauren Betts and
our
Wildcat.
fam, I get it. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so our fam in the first pick for Coach Coleman's WNBA mock draft. Okay, let's go ahead, get you on the clock. Next pick by way of Chicago, Minnesota Lynx. Who are you sending to the Minnesota Lynx for number 2? And then y'all let us know what y'all think about Coach's first pick in the chat. Go ahead, Coach.
Minnesota Lynx here. I think the thing is they need height too. I would say I know she doesn't play rookies, but I think if you get a Lauren Betts, you need it, but they need size. They need a post presence that rebounds, and that's what they do. So I would step out on the ledge and say, once you go ahead and get Lauren Betts to get you somebody that can clean up the boards there, that's what I would look for Minnesota.
Okay, you took Lauren Betts here. Okay, you took Lauren Betts. Let
Uh,
me get that one down. Now, I know people were saying Lauren Betts to Minnesota here, but I don't know.
because Heineman's gone, right?
Yeah, Heideman's gone, but I thought I'm thinking that Heideman is gone because they want to bring in like an Olivia Miles. I don't think they go with Lauren Betts here because even though
They
Fee is
don't
going to
have.
be on a even though I think Fee is going to be sidelined, I don't think that Betts fits with they do like a pace and space flow, right? And they don't want a paint bound center. Like I don't think that they're looking for somebody in the dunker spot, kind of clogging them areas where when Nafise is out there, she'll be dangerous. So
Yeah, but
I didn't see it,
that's where
but
they come up short every time because they don't have it.
I mean, but I guess my thing is foot speed, and are you going to be able to keep up with Dejanay and Courtney and then when they get going? Like, it doesn't make it's great for me to have you out here, but if you can't catch up to clog the paint up, then what does it matter?
Right, right.
But solid pick, I totally get it. I don't think that at the end of the day, I think it's one of those situations where you can't not pick her at 2. Does that make sense?
Right.
Like if she's sitting on the board there at 2 and you need a big, you can't not pick her at 2.
Liquor, right.
I would say that. I would say that. Like you almost have to take her. I would think, but I could be wrong. On the clock. Y'all let us know what y'all think. So we got our fam and Lauren Betts at 2. Seattle Storm. Interesting coach. They need a specialist spacing, I think, if they're gonna keep Ezzy McBagor there. They need some backcourt youth. This pick is gonna be about $445,000.
So who I can't remember. First of all, Neckla's gone.
Yeah,
Right.
Nicholas gone. Skylar is looking to get out of town.
Skyler's looking to go. So that leaves Katie, Erica Wheeler, Lexi, Tiffany Mitchell.
Sykes is gone.
Sykes is gone.
Mm-hmm. Sykes is in Toronto with Mabry.
And Dominique is still there.
Malonga, yeah. And then there's also, I haven't heard anything about like Jordan Horston. I think Nika Mule is out for the season.
What is going on with Nika? She hasn't seen the court yet.
I think she just had another injury. And Gabby, I think, has said that she's not coming back to Seattle as well. So a lot to consider there.
Yeah, and so you got a lot of things, the skill set, a few areas to fill there.
Not to mention a brand new coach in town.
Yeah.
Who you taking in that spot?
I mean, I would have to go. It'll be between Olivia Miles and AZ Fudd, but I think
come on, coach. You can't send that envelope up there and say it'll be between. You got to say, and with the third pick of the draft, the Seattle Storm select
Olivia Miles.
Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles. It was like you didn't even really want to say Olivia Miles. Um,
Nika's in Portland. Thank you. That's right. They sent her off in the expansion. Thank you for reminding us.
Zaya Cook is still there. Zaya did get an offer. I believe they gave Zaya an offer. Thank you, Michelle. So, Coach, I know you went with Olivia Miles. I don't know if it's just the bias in me, but I thought that with Ezzy, and then Dom, the best option here would maybe be Ezzy Fudd.
Okay. I was one of the two. You see, I was, and then you had that's what I came up
Yeah, the
with.
clock was getting down. You had to write something down. That pressure be there. It's like, what you gonna say? You gotta say something. Go, 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 go. The clock. Yeah, go, go. Uh, so I think they could weaponize the 45.4% 3-point shooter, right? Um, and open up some driving lanes for Jordan Horston, and then you kind of build around like Horston, make Ezzy, Az, and then you try to have Erica Wheeler there still as like
The
your point
PG.
guard. Yep. Um,
Depends on the coach, right?
it also depends on the coach. What matters most right now for Seattle and what we know is there? Is it the shooting gravity or future league guard insurance? Smooth T was good.
Well, you gotta be able to score, and where you getting that score from. So
Okay.
based on based on the areas you got, the positions you need to fill, that's who's going and who you need to bring in. And if you're going to bring in, some other seasoned vets to fill in some of that, which you probably will. So, um, like I say, they do have some size with some experience there as the Malanga, and see how. But the question is, how does that new coaching staff utilize them, and do they put them in a position to be in their strength? But so you definitely have to look at amongst your three spot, your one through your 1 through 3 spot, where
Okay.
you can get some consistent scoring between those. Night, game in and game out.
Got you. Okay. Moving on. Take off your Seattle Storm hat and put on your Washington Mystics hat on the clock for the fourth pick in the WNBA draft. Coach Holman, who are you taking to Washington? Now, I think they need a defensive anchor, rim protection. Maybe a high IQ connector wing. I don't know. This slot right here goes for about $420,000. What do you got?
You said they need a rim protector. I thought they had a big.
Well, I'm hearing that Shakira's leaving. I'm hearing they're trying to get Shakira out of there. So they like Big Mama Steph Dolson.
And
Uh,
Kiki. What about
Kiki,
Kiki Ola?
Okikiola. Yeah, Okikiola.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So why are they trying to get what's the name out of there? Is it not working? Or
I don't know if they're trying to get her out of there. There's opportunities where maybe people will offer more money, or if she's just ready to make a change. I'm not sure.
right? So like right now, yeah, Kiki's still there, Sheldon's still there. The Citron, who did anybody get? I can't remember. Refresh my memory. Who anybody get selected out of expansion draft? I,
I think they lost
I
like Inksler or somebody. I think they lost like Inksler or somebody. I don't
Ooh,
know.
that was huge because that was like a kind of sort of a big for him. You know what I mean?
Don't they got Olsen on their team though?
That's the guard, Lucy Olson.
Yeah, but I thought you said for scoring. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Um, so now it's questionable about Shakira, right? Correct.
Yeah, it seemed like Shakira was trying to leave.
Okay. And I already sent bets to the links. Okay.
Mhm.
And it's not many. So they would. I think yeah, because Okot's not. I just don't. I would take her that high because out of the need, I would put Medina there because you need a post presence. If Shakira is leaving, so that's where I would say Medina. Okot there since they don't have a post presence. So I think you because now you draft not it's not popularity. You draft off of need, and that's where I would be if I was a GM. We know that post is
So
out and you look at
on their roster right now for 2026, they got J.C. Sheldon, Madison Scott, Georgia Amore, Sonia Citron, Lucy Olson, Kiki Iriafen. Who are you taking out of the draft to put with this team right here?
I mean, really, that's going to be a running team, right? When they look right there on paper. Uh,
Who would y'all take right there? You like Duka Leach? Okay, Michelle Sessions.
Dougalix,
Who y'all like? Who do y'all like? Coach needs some help. Coach needs to throw out a lifeline or something. Coach, he like Shakira leaving. I don't know. Emily gone.
no, I would say you would have to. I would put a post there.
The time for the dingo coach. Y'all throw some names at coach. He needs some help. Coach need a lifeline over there. He like, I don't know who, maybe, I don't know. Mokalate was good. Jeremy was good. Yeah, coach need a lifeline. We need to know who should the Mystics pick at 4. Who should the Mystics pick at 4? To remind y'all, coach, so far, at 1, our fam. At 2, Lauren Betts. At 3, Olivia Miles. Who should coach pick for the Mystics at 4? Who you got, coach?
Four F4. Oh, did I put Fudd there already?
You want to go AZ Fudd?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought yeah. I got to write my own picks down.
I think really it's unfortunate for them because I think I don't know. Maybe Lauren Betts could have helped them, but I think they're gonna want to run and should be kind of slow footed. Maybe Kiki Rice would have been helpful here.
Right.
I don't think that you put like a Flauget here. And not because she doesn't have talent or anything, just because Washington, they already got wing congestion.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's all threes, 2s and 3s, basically.
Yeah, there you go. Fudd is left for number 4. There you go. To see some life minds coming in for you. Draft management. Hey, coach. When that we need that pick. I'll let y'all know in a minute. The phone is ringing. Ring. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, they mistake. We'll slot somebody. We'll slot somebody in there.
Thank you.
Pick. And on the clock now. Hurry up, take that Washington Michigan stuff off, man. Put your Chicago Sky gear on. Put your Chicago Sky gear on.
Oh man.
With the 5th pick, the Chicago Sky pick.
I don't even want to put it on.
Now, the rookie scale for this position right here is like $390,000.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got Ariel.
Now remember, Ariel Atkins is gone. Ariel Atkins is pretty much gone. Rakia Jackson is on the way in. Azare Stevens has been signed. Angel Reese is gone. Who are you picking?
Right. Well, and this is where I would do something radical. I would go Rice because Bantam can't play defense. The defense.
Okay. You go Kiki Rice here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um with this pick right here, with the 5th pick, even though I don't like the organization, I take Raven Johnson right there. With Rakia coming in, with them potentially signing Skylar, I'm getting my young point guard right there. That's just me. Azare, I think they said Azare is coming to Chicago with Rakia.
Okay.
You got Camilla there. So I'm taking Raven right there. And I know people are like, you don't have to get Raven right there, but I can't, because I want Raven there behind Skylar.
Camilla.
Because the next other point guard that I would probably want her behind would be point guard, and she would have to fall really, really far to get there. I would spend the money on Raven right there.
Okay.
So here's what I want to make clear about everybody. Y'all like, they didn't do this, they didn't do that, they didn't do this. Pretty much all of the shit that they told y'all that they're gonna do will be done. But there are certain timelines in the CBA that have to allow for certain things to go on. So they can't announce official signings until Saturday. So that's why they were like, with the announcement expected on Saturday. So pretty much the shit that I don't want y'all to wake up tomorrow and then be like, oh, a lot of this shit that they've been saying ain't coming back. Because I see y'all keep typing. I see Jeremy especially keep typing in the chat like, this didn't happen yet. This ain't happened yet. Maybe this ain't happened yet. This shit is pretty much done. They're not out here telling you this shit and then they're gonna go back and switch it up. They have certain timelines that they have to meet, and they can officially do certain things within the CBA until certain dates happen. But
gotcha.
I don't really see a place where they're going to be like, you know what, we're not going to trade Rakia. I think that's pretty much a done deal. But Jeremy, since you like they didn't even make the trade for Rakia yet, what makes you think it's not going to go through, or what has you like on the fence about it? Let me know. Coach, you on the clock.
For who?
The sixth pick in the draft, Toronto Tempo.
Oh, okay. That's easy. I think you go with some star power here, Flajay Johnson.
Okay.
You know.
Now remember that you just sent Flajay. You just sent Flajay to the team where Sykes and Mayberry are. So is she starting with them?
I think she's got a good chance.
Okay.
Being that it's an expansion team.
Okay. You would start her at point guard over Sykes, or where would you start her at? At the 2? Where would you start her?
2 at the 2. Okay. I really do think she's a good 2. Like Flajay can create off the bounce. Watching her play, I have confidence in that ability because Flajay has just a natural a desire to get to the cup and can shoot. So I think if you in a pro set game, I think she can get some more shots off in that pace compared.
Okay. I don't know. I guess when I look at that, Sykes, Flajay, Mabry, how much defense is there? Would you consider is Flajay the best defender out of those 3?
Who else you have there?
Sykes, Mabry, and Flajay. Those are the ones you said would be starting. Where's the defense?
You just got to play enough defense, right? Somebody out of the 3.
Yeah, why don't you want Rakia going to Chicago? I had Rakia going to Chicago originally. So tell me why you didn't want Rakia to go to Chicago. I'm interested. Go ahead, Coach.
Now I don't. I think you kind of figure out that's going to be what we call makeshift defense.
Okay. So I understand. So for me, Flaugier is a great. She got a high motor, big marketing value. But I think for the type of defensive intensity that you kind of want with this expansion team, you kind of want to be able to stop somebody. You might would go with the player from France, Neil Angloma. She looked like she play a little bit more, 15 and a half points per game, and she got some a little bit more defensive intensity, I think.
Okay.
But I think I agree. I think the most likely option is Flage. But another question. Another question. Will Flage's brand ring out as much in Canada as they're traveling around Canada playing in 4 different spots as it will for being in the U.S.? Go ahead, Coach. We're waiting on Coach to come back with his answer. Y'all let me y'all let me know what y'all think. Is her star power as big in Canada as it would be if she was signed at the Chicago Sky or the Portland Fire or Golden State Belts, a U.S. based team? Do you think that would help her put more butts in the seats, or is she more internationally known than I realized? Y'all let me know in the chat. What can happen? Anybody heard anything about Tina Charles? Anybody heard anything about Tina Charles? You see, we'll give Coach a few more minutes. If he ain't able to come back, then we will pause the draft. Y'all got any other? Let me see. I want to talk about Jeremy. The front office, Tyler Marsh is he the right coach for Rakia? That's important. Chicago don't deserve Rakia the same way with Angel, Rakia, and Camilla. See, here's the thing. Fuck Tyler being there. Tremel is there. That's why Rakia is there. Tremel just got there from LA. She's got Rakia coming in. It's not about this shit ain't about Tyler. Latricia Tremel is there.
All right.
Latricia Tremel is sitting next to Tyler on his ass. That what we talking about now? What we talking about now, Jeremy? We're not even talking about Tyler. We're not even talking about Tyler. And again, I said that the other thing that I said was that they're in the process of bringing Skylar there. Skylar can check the front office, she can check Tyler, and she can check the players. Gotta respect Skylar coming in there. She's got more WNBA experience than than Tyler, and she's got more WNBA experience than Angel. So they could play Angel like she was just being some kind of spoiled brat rookie, some kind of new young player. Can't play Skylar like that because she's been around too long, been to too many different organizations. So now what are we talking about? Yeah, I'm talking about the young lady from France. Yes. Go ahead, coach. Go ahead, coach.
Oh yeah. So we at number seven, right? Uh, yeah. I'm not a big fan of Chicago, but I do want to piggyback when you there. That I think when you bring a Skylar Diggins in, you're there to bring some identity to your program. As far as running to your franchise, as far as excuse me, running your team and facilitating your team. And so I have to agree with you. I'm not again not a big fan, but a move like that shows some maturity and some possible stability in a very key position that will bring some identity to the Chicago Sky. We'll see how that if that materializes on the court, but
Well,
Skylar Diggins shows up to compete though for sure, definitely.
Tyler Morris better act. He better act right between Skylar and Trump. They'll help his ass out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm looking at. I'm looking at the entire. I'm looking at the entire setup. I'm looking at what they're putting around. I'm looking at what they're putting around Tyler, and how it looks like Tyler. I don't want to say that Tyler won't have the power that he had, but I think that Tyler will be required to be a little bit more collaborative with his moves and his decisions this season. So, but Jeremy, that was a real question. Let me know what you think about that. Coach, did you give us your pick?
Number 7.
Or 7?
I'm gonna go with the
And
former.
then we know that you went off camera to go cheat, but okay, who you got?
I did not. I had to take. I did. I promise you, I did not have to take care of
You try to go
somebody.
ask somebody else. What should I do for 7, 8, 9, 10? Come on, it's all
Yeah,
right
you right. You called me. I called. I had to go to my
though.
lifeline. Check it. I apologize for the delay. I was cheat. I was looking for a
Oh
cheat
no, you
code.
good. But
Go
yeah,
7.
look. Oh, go ahead.
Go
Go ahead.
ahead. Listen. Go ahead.
Oh no, I see that Lisa P was saying she doesn't know uh the player I was talking the international player I was talking about. So
Oh, okay.
um
I think that's what the creativity is. The great thing about the draft is that there's some players overseas that play professional, and it could be possibly ready plug and play, and you kind of sometimes forget about that and think it's just
mhm.
all American players. But I think that's the beauty of it. If you feel someone overseas has more of your style, or there's a international
Mm,
coach, they
well,
may lean towards drafting that player, things of that nature.
well, here's my thing with the international players. If you ain't coming this year, don't get in the draft. If you're not coming to play in the WNBA the season that you get drafted, don't get your ass in the draft. Don't take up a spot for somebody that could use that spot this year so that you can do something else next year. Tell me the job you can go get and be like, you know what? I'll be back. Just hold that job for me. I'm gonna keep working this other job over here for another year, and then I'm gonna catch up with y'all.
Didn't that
No,
happen last season?
it happens all the time, especially with international players. We have to stop that. For to me, there should be a separate draft for international players who are not planning to come this year. Draft and stash them in an international player stash spot. If that's what y'all going to be doing, you're taking away. They're limited opportunities anyway, right? So for somebody to come all the way to the draft, you got them sitting up there. They just sit up there all night, and then you call 8 people from overseas that ain't even gonna come play this year because they're getting ready for the World Cup and other things like that. That takes away from the development. That takes away from the strength of our basketball here, right? So let's set that to the side and let's have only active players that plan to come play in the draft in this draft. I don't even think you should draft a player that's already hurt. If you already hurt and can't play next year, what am I drafting you for? Especially because with the way it's looking here, the players once they do get healed, they don't have enough time to really show that they can play. Look what happened to what's my girl named Kitley.
Uh,
We stashed her for a year and then got there. And she still wasn't healthy enough to be able to play basketball right then. So come on, what are we talking about? Yeah, he went to look at the answers in the back of the book and shit. You know, you should be like, wait. You be so happy when when your teacher be like, okay, I want y'all to do numbers 1 through 5, 1 through 15, just the odd. And you be like, yes, the odd answers in the back of the book. That goddamn teacher say 1 through 16, just the even. You be like, damn. Man, I gotta really do my homework. That teacher must around say, show your work. Oh goodness, it's up then.
He said, "Show your work."
Is their season still going on? I'm questioning about the international players. Their seasons run all kind of different times. I don't want to say yay or nay. But I know that some of those seasons run it into the start of the WNBA season, where that prioritization rule comes into effect. When they be like, if you're not back by this time, then you may lose your roster spot and all that craziness. So, um, it varies. Is all I can say because they playing basketball all over the world. Uh, Coach, I'm sorry. Who was your 7th pick?
I'm gonna go with seventh pick. I'm gonna go with the young lady uh, that was a former leading scorer a season ago. I'm gonna go with Natty Laddie Tanaya Latson to the on that seventh pick right there to bring some spice to that
Right?
roster.
Laddie Laddie Tanaya Latson. All right, all right.
Bring some spice to
Skyler,
the
we
roster.
changed the locker room about the same time. Skyler has had her issues with her last two organizations. I am think Skyler will have a fresh new start, but I don't trust the organization. What was Skyler issue at Seattle? Refresh my memory. What was Skyler's issue last year? Y'all tell me. What was Skyler's issue last year?
I didn't know there was an issue.
Yeah, me either. But Jeremy said she had issues at her last two organizations. Her last organization was Seattle. What was the issue? And please don't tell me about Diana Taurasi. If you don't, that can't be one of the issues that you're gonna talk about. Her getting into it with Diana.
Right. Yeah.
Diana Taurasi gets into it with every fucking body. So
Yeah.
you can miss me if that's one of the things that you're talking about. You can miss me with that fucking shit. But you said her last two organizations, Jeremy. You're on the clock to tell me what did Skyler do at Seattle last year? What did Skyler do at Seattle? How was she the problem at Seattle? And then since we talk about her last two organizations, tell me about the problem that Skyler has been either of the two seasons in Unrivaled. Even through her divorce, she showed up and played hard in every place, stayed professional everywhere she was supposed to be. We watched her go from Skylar Diggins Smith to Skylar just Diggins in front of everybody. And all she kept doing was shooting hoop. So I got CRS and I take my medicine rolled up. So they don't even have to be Jeremy. Somebody in the chat, remind me what did Skylar do last year? Or what was Skylar's disruption? And I needed to be a real disruption. I'm not letting people put tropes on black women. So, you're on the clock, Jeremy. I'm waiting. On the clock. With the 8th pick, go to State Valks.
Yeah. With the eighth pick, those things, I think they're gonna get closer to a hero, a local person here they can use. I think they could use a little bit more shooting, so I would say it fits in Motif, Gia Nifkins.
Hey, okay. I like Neepkins right here too, and this is $310,000 slot. I don't know if I told y'all that she shoots 44.2% from three. They lost Carter late in the expansion. Here, I was like, is it Neepkins? But I also thought about a Gabriela Jaquez right here.
Yeah, similar. They're similar.
Also thought about a Gabriela Jaquez right here. Some little grit, versatility, kind of more Swiss Army knife type energy, maybe. But knockdown shooter. Knockdown shooter is I think is good. So okay. All right, we both was thinking Neepkins here, but like I said, if Neepkins wasn't here, I would have went Jaquez probably here. But it's just me. Just me. How much time we got left in this thing here? Hold on. Okay, we still got a few minutes. Back on the clock. Put your Watch the Mystics hat back on. Back on the clock. Who do you have? The 9th pick for the Washington Mystics.
Well, I know there's rumors that they were interested in Mel a Gloma, international player, the 3 spot. I don't know why, but maybe because they losing that. I don't see Gabriel Hoskas fitting at the Mystics, so I will go with Nell and Gloma from saying that Cruz. Nelly.
So on my draft board, Neil was already gone.
Okay.
So here I was looking at Ayana Martin, the 19-year-old.
Martin, you looking at Ayana?
19-year-old I mean, she's like a playmaking savant from the EuroLeague Player of the Year, young Player of the Year.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
19-year-old. But here, I also was like, you know, if she wasn't available, it would be Jaquez right here. I think she has some pro-ready efficiency that you can use here with 53.9% from the field. It's not flashy. It's kind of more smart team building than a flashy pick. But at the 9th pick, what's more valuable, polished utility or international playmaking upside? Dark Twain, what's good? It said some of the players glad that she was leaving. Some teammates reported tired of dealing controversies. They say she was stat padding rather than making her team run her better. Are you talking about Angel? I don't care. If Skylar goes to Chicago, Flage goes number 5. She might go anyway just to get the fans in the building. Okay. Here again, Jeff Blaze. Here again. I keep going back to this. I keep going back to this. And this isn't to shit on Flage. How many fans? Okay, let's come on. Let's define this as a family again. Tell me, what is Flage's fan base? Who does she cater to? Anybody tell me who is her fan base? Who is Flage's fan base, y'all? I mean, I'm not being funny. I'm really trying to understand the fans that she's putting in the building. Who are they? Who are they? I didn't even see I haven't. Okay, listen. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. And if I'm tripping, y'all tell me. We're a family. But tell me the last place where you was at, where you was like, God damn, man, they showed up for Big Four. I heard about my lasers people coming like 20 cars deep or some shit to the game. I asked y'all again. I asked y'all, who is Flage's rap fan base? Who are they? Y'all was like the little kids. I asked the little kids I know from six years old on up. They were like, who? Y'all keep saying the little kids. None of the little kids that I know her. I'm not being funny, Keisha Posey. Who? What little kids? And then tell me what Flage song is for a little kid. Flage has 2 million followers on Instagram. I'm not shitting on them numbers. How many of them are showing up to buy basketball tickets in Chicago at triple the price than they was last year? If it's the little kids, that's her fan base. Make it make basketball sense. I'm not shitting on Flage, but make it make basketball sense. Like, you know what? We don't even need Angel no more. Flage's gonna put the people in the seats. We was just talking about when Angel was there, Lotto pulled up. Angel was just on stage with Meg Thee Stallion. I've been seeing Angel move around with grown folks with goddamn credit cards and discretionary fucking income. And then y'all talking to me about the little kids? Y'all tell me about the little kids all around the world holding up the foe. Tell me about all the little kids around the world singing the Big Four song. I asked y'all the name. I asked y'all the name. Flage, y'all favorite Flage song. We all only knew one song. I'm not shitting on her, but it doesn't make business sense. And this ain't even about it being Flage. It don't matter who name it is. If this is what their resume is versus what Angel's resume is versus what Angel showed in the city, no, there's no comparison. It's 115 of y'all in the chat. And nobody got a favorite Flau'jae song? It's 115 in the chat. None of y'all can't tell me the little kids in your life favorite Flau'jae song?
Oh my goodness.
Tell me the Big Four song the little kids in your family can't stop singing.
Oh my goodness.
Tell me about the little kids in your life that's like, hey, I don't want nothing but a Flau'jae jersey for Christmas. Tell me about the little kid that was like, hey, get out there and get me them Big Four Pumas. I gotta have them. The point is, it doesn't make the crowd forget about trading Angel. There is no fucking crowd because you traded Angel. That's my point, Jeff. It ain't no crowd. What crowd? That's what I'm asking. Angel had a crowd. Now, what crowd is gonna forget? Tell me, because what I saw happen in Chicago was 10,000 motherfuckers left, quit following Chicago, and 18,000 started following the dream when Angel got traded. Tell me the crowd. Tell me the crowd. That wouldn't do shit but piss me off. I just had motion in the building. I just had Lotto pulling up. I was just breaking records, getting doubles. I was leading the league. I had fucking Hershey. I had Reese's in here. What are we talking about? Make it make sense. It's not personal to Flau'jae. Make it make sense. What crowd, Jeff? Chicago, the way their organization is run, Skylar's not going to have the patience to deal with that. Skylar reminds me of Chris Paul. She's going to improve the organization, but as a teammate, it's tough. You have no idea. That's a mother of two that just went through a divorce. Stop playing Skylar so short. But again, you again, here you are again with just a fucking opinion. I asked you several minutes ago, what the fuck did Skylar do in Seattle? Because you said she's been a problem at the last two organizations. So don't tell me about how the organization is run. Please answer my fucking question. Oh, is this it? Here it is. So Skylar's been linked to the drama in the locker room. Also, her outburst. Where was Skylar linked? Where was Skylar linked? Because the motherfucker that left was Jewel. So tell me where she was. Tell me. I want to know. She apologized last season for the outburst. When? Please give me the receipts. I'm happy to say that I'm wrong. But what are the receipts? Because I never heard Skylar as the problem. Honestly, don't even know a Flau'jae song. Angel was the crowd pleaser with this guy. Angel Motion got black cards. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. It's not personal with them. This is business. If y'all in the chat, remember Skylar and her outburst. Let me know.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, first and foremost, people have moments, and I don't agree with that. She's been a professional most of her career and has contributed to the WNBA. So I think you be careful how you uh
That
put
sounded
things
like
around
it
players.
sounded like that UConn Diana Taurasi ass bias. What it sounded like to me, but
Yeah,
I'm still
yeah.
waiting on some real
So
receipts. But I know how you get Jeremy about your UConn people. So I think for real, I think that you got a bias against Skylar, period, just because of the
I
DT shit.
mean,
But yeah,
anybody get. I
somebody
mean,
enlighten.
I wouldn't call it outburst. I would call it people get frustrated. Like you get frustrated on a job, you have a frustrating moment, but to coin it like that is to intentionally paint a picture of someone a certain way in a derogatory manner when you use certain language. So I will have to push back and disagree with that. But hey, um, but it was a white player, it would just be called competitive edge, period. It wouldn't be added any other connotations to it. So,
And
you
to say
know,
that this woman is like Chris Paul is wild because there have been several players, Rajon Rondo for sure, that have come out and said Chris ain't a good teammate. Chris got his own issues. Chris ain't the cliff paw that y'all see on State Farm. Tell me the players that came out and spoke about Skylar like that. High custody battle over her kids. It was some mental health stuff going on with her husband. There was a lot going on. She handled all of that shit like a professional. So this is what I'm saying. I ain't gonna let nobody put this trope on this woman. I need dates. Did she could she come back and say, you know what, there were some things I could have done better? Sure, I can appreciate that. So if that's who Skylar is, then Jeremy, who the fuck is Gino?
Sorry, man, but Keisha Posey. Yeah, look at your playlist.
You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna say that Skylar, you saying that Skylar is just, oh, she's not good for the locker room, she's not this, she's not that because of the things that she's done in her past. Who is Gino?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Because you quick to hype him up, you quick to clap him up, you quick to support him, you quick to scream his name. Let me know. Jeff Blaze, if you feel like it's the shit on Flau'jae, then go to sleep. But it's not about Flau'jae. If it was anybody else's name, I'm asking real questions. Now, you can say it's the shit on Flau'jae, but you didn't have an answer. When I asked you what crowd, you couldn't answer. I just asked for numbers. You didn't have any. I asked for examples. You didn't have any. I got real examples of what Angel has been able to bring to an organization. You just typed the same thing again. I'm telling you, the crowd ain't showing up. So
Right, that's the
that
point.
doesn't make the crowd ain't like, oh, Angel not here. That doesn't make the crowd forget. Jeff, that's okay if you don't think Ravens gonna be in the top 10. That ain't the question right now. You can move the goalposts if you want. I'm on your head right now about what I said about moving the crowd. That's what you want to talk about. That I don't care what you think about Ravens. Ravens won more than Flau'jae. Your feelings is hurt because it's about Flau'jae. It could have been anybody's name. I told you could put anybody's name there. We're talking about the resume. We're talking about the body of work. We're talking about the motion. And the reason Skylar can be on their ass different than Angel, because Skylar has been in the league long. But where are we at?
We had 10.
Go ahead, Coach, with your pick.
Number 10, Fever needs little I think they'll go a 2-3 combo with I think if Gabriella Hawkins is there, they will pick that up.
Coach, wait, who did you send to the Mystics at 9?
Nell and Globo.
Oh,
Nelly. Yeah.
I didn't. That's right. I messed up because I got her somewhere else. And who you said for the Fever?
Hawkins.
Okay. Hawkins. Okay, Hawkins.
That little Indiana look.
Okay, Hawkins. Well, remember, Gabrielle Hawkins was already off the board for me. Okay.
Right. Okay.
All right, Hawkins. Who you got at 11?
I got the Raven Johnson.
Here's the thing. She was rapping at the sports awards, and that was an adult. That's fine. She rapped at the sports awards. Those people came to the sports awards. Did they buy tickets to see Flau'jae, or did they buy tickets to the sports awards and she happened to perform? That's different, y'all. We can have this conversation. Did those people buy tickets to the Flau'jae concert, or did she perform at a show that they were there for? It's a difference. The Mystics are not trying to get rid of Kira. as a restricted free agent. She's testing the waters. I got the Mystics matching most offers to keep her, unless the offer is just ridiculous. Do you think she can command a ridiculous offer? Lateness, but I have to rewind and see who y'all pick for Washington number 4. Got you.
Guys,
Kelsey got that 1.4 to stay. Jaquez, good pick. And as always, there's 112 y'all in the chat. Please, if I'm tripping, if I'm wrong, drop the receipts. I'm here to see them. Articles, videos, video, drop them. Who you got next, Coach?
number 11, I got Hollywood Raven Johnson in the first round to the Mystics. But originally that would have been a Liberty pick, but it's Mystics by the way of Liberty, right?
And that's what I'm saying. From a business standpoint, if I'm trying to put butts in the seats, I want to start like Angel. I'm trying to build with Angel. I'm just being honest. Who you got, Coach?
Number 11 was Raven Johnson to the Mystics.
No. 12 to the Connecticut Sun. I got
Well,
Raven.
Ayana, that's where I got Ayana going to the international coach there to the Connecticut Sun. And that pick is by the way of Phoenix Mercury.
So at 11, I said Cody McMahon. I said Cody McMahon.
I don't at 11 to Mystics.
Yeah, I said Cody. And 12. Well, they didn't have, when I did my research, they didn't have BG here. So I was looking for like pro ready body as they get ready to move to Houston. And I sent Janiah Barker to Connecticut.
You said Janiah Barker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you sent Ayana Martin right there, right? Okay. 13, the Atlanta Dream.
Medina. Since you got
Medina.
BG moving on to greater pastures, they're gonna need somebody. Around the boards, Brianna Jones can do it by herself. I think when you had a 5 in the rare 5, they usually go in the first round. There's no way you can let a big flip to the second round. Just
yeah, I just think I know that she goes in the first round. When I think about Atlanta, it's like, damn, who can develop her? Who the hell can develop a big? Will they develop her? Medina, do I think Raven a good player or a star in the WNBA? Karen, I think Raven is a winner in the WNBA.
Right. Know how to
you
win.
have to accept Raven or Cody. I mean, this is honest. I don't. Raven is already a star to me. So I think Raven is a winner in the WNBA. I think that's who Raven is. So I don't know, but I would love to hear. What do you think? You think Raven's a good player, star? What do you think Raven is in the WNBA? 14 pick, 14, Seattle.
14 pick here. Yarden Garcon, from Indiana, Yarden Garcon.
Really?
I mean, Maryland, excuse me. Maryland.
Okay, Coach. Let me see.
I'm still talking. I'm just right here. I still got you. I think so because I think they need some more shooters and everything.
Okay. So at the Atlanta Dream, I had sent Ashlyn Jackson there. Um,
You said Action Jackson over
mhm. And um, I sent Suarez. I sent Suarez to Seattle.
That's not. I think that's not bad too. I think that could go. I think that could work.
So, who you got 15?
15 going to the Connecticut Sun for
Yes.
one more season. I have Trevor Williams from UConn.
Huh. So here's where I was at. Okay, Dark Twain, you said Sarah Williams there too. Okay, let me ask you this. Is there any way a player like maybe a Tony Morgan or somebody could be helpful for Connecticut right here?
I think they need some size.
Okay, okay, okay. I
You
think
know,
Sarah Williams is probably the most likely option, but I was like, she has the size, but what does that look like? Hold on.
what does
Um,
that look? Great question. What does that look like?
she's got the size, but will that look? Will that be aggressive enough? I don't know.
I think
It
here's
just
the
it doesn't.
thing.
Go ahead.
I think so. I think it just wasn't impressed. I think sometimes she went to UConn and you thought you'd get more, but then you remember when you go to the pros, really put you in the space that you really need to or that you can, and you see a whole different player. So we can't forget that, right? Sometimes at college
Hmm.
they put you where you need to be, or you put where you shouldn't be because of the preference that is in front of you, not that you're not good enough. Is sometimes it's the baskenomics and the preference of a coach, if that makes sense, or the comfortability of a coach. And so when it gets to the pros, I think the good part is you still have a little baskenomics, but you see players like Sarah Williams get a chance to shine because they put really into their lane what they do well. So
All of the ladies who's going to this guy, they will have to work to do getting the fans in the chairs. The only way they put fans in chairs unless they win 30 games. Yes and no, Keisha Posey. We see players go places and put just because they're going to come to see those players while they're building new rosters. Yeah, sure. All of the ladies will contribute, but again, my point was you already had somebody in the building putting butts in seats, breaking records in the WNBA, and being a force in women's basketball. You failed to build a relationship there. You had butts in the seats. So now to come to me and be like, you know what? Don't even worry about that. We've got Flage. Flage will put some butts in the seats, but it won't look like what it just looked like. That was the conversation we were having. Sure, winning 30 games definitely puts butts in the seats. Are they built to do that right now? We'll have to wait and see. But what we know is that they didn't win 30 games last year. I don't think. I don't even know how many they won. They didn't even make the playoffs, but they were able to have some butts in the seats on the days that Angel played. And still, some of the most watched games was Angel playing against Caitlin Clark. And they will not benefit from that this year at all. That's for sure. Coach, what else you got?
that is the first round, the first 15, right?
Yeah, that's the first. That's the first 15. That's the first. That's the first 15.
Um, with man, I really don't have much to talk about Chicago, but people follow their players. There will be some there to see, but you won't have the flow. Angel era is over. You won't have the financial influence and financial connection that an Angel Reese brings to some people. Not happy. So here's the thing: there's other players that don't have structure, and sometimes there possibly becomes jealousy. I don't want to say that is the case, but if you look per view, that happens often. So um, angels don't grow on the court. You know what Angel has and what she's built outside of basketball and a business mind and the business desire to be successful on and off the court. That doesn't come, but that doesn't come all the time. And so the thing is we're in a time where you want to bring in players that have a business base and they bring something to the table to the plate. And so um, for some of our seasons WNBA players that maybe some of them may be playing catch up because the infrastructure wasn't there compared the opportunity wasn't there for the younger players. But
Mhm.
again, the factor is you have to give credit to someone when they are who they are. She is her. That's who it is. But also at Chicago, though, you have some players that have a following, but it won't be as I think enticing or overwhelming as the Angel thing. I mean, when
You
they
know,
say when you have a full package, you have a full package. You can play, you can do business, you can
mhm.
you could be in different spaces and different places, and it's just a rare young lady. And I respect and appreciate what she's done and what she set out to do at a young
That's
age. And
not,
so,
and that doesn't take anything away from the rare things that Flage is doing. But I'm
right.
tired of people. I'm tired of people not having respect for what Angel did. We just watched LSU not respect Angel for what she did. We just watched it. We just watched them not appreciate her. We just watched the Chicago Sky not appreciate her. Let's see where they end up.
I mean, with greatness like that, there becomes some envy.
I mean, but I'm just tired of people
It-
just being like, well, you know what? Flage just do it.
right.
Flage is doing it in her own way. But how Angel is doing it and what she's built is not being respected.
When they say
So
they don't miss your contribution till you're gone, right? They feel,
they don't
you
miss you
know,
till you gone. They don't miss you till you gone.
so so they'll figure it. You're about to find out, or they already knew it
Yeah, and
when
that
the
again,
deal
and
was done.
that's not to say that Flage won't find some success and build some success and put butts in the seats. But a bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush, ain't it? You got to show me you couldn't build that relationship. So I definitely ain't confident that you're gonna be able to build this relationship. But I'm here for it with my popcorn and pom poms. If they cross the finish line, wait, I can't wait. I can't wait to shake my pom poms. If they cross the finish line and tell y'all I was wrong, God damn it, they came in and turned the city up and did it way better than Angel could ever do it. I hope that that's what I got to say. Otherwise, kick back with my popcorn,
You say, guys, you got your popcorn already.
popcorn and my pom poms, man. They both right here. Popcorn and pom poms.
Popcorn and
Coach,
popcorn.
coach, a fun conversation. Fun conversation. Looking at
And
these teams.
man, you had me sweating on a few of these picks. So I gotta be honest, I was sweating.
you're gonna be better. You're gonna be better on rounds 2 and 3 now. It ain't so much of a surprise. It's sad that Jeff P have these people trying to destroy Angel Nine. It's sad that Jeff P destroyed Angel Nine. Let's go, Miller. You picking her up like BB, or you was just saying like, let's go, Miller. We cheering for her. I thought you was about to pick her up, Michelle Sessions. Like, hey, BB, let's go, Miller. We out here. Let's go, Miller. We out here. Coach, let's get ready to wrap this thing up. Man, give us something positive to get out of here on. Oh, let me see. Regarding your comment says if Kira will garner substantial offers, I think she should. I see her as one of the top free agents. She deserves that bag. Oh yeah, listen, I think if Shakira could stay healthy, she's one of the best bigs in the game. I love the kid's aggressiveness. I'm glad I got a chance to see her really play healthy. Glad I got a chance to see her kind of stay healthy. Unrivaled showed a different part of her game, and maybe a part of her game that another team would be able to use better.
Shakira. I think it's time for Shakira Austin to move on as well.
Cheering for her, but she needs to be out. Yeah, free Miller.
Miller
Accuse of
too.
Ice Cube. Bird in the hand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bird in the hand. Bird in the hand. Bird in the hand. But coach, Go ahead, get ready to wrap us up. Give us something positive to get out of here with.
Man, one of my biggest coaches that I look up to, the Big Drip, the Dog Stanley says, if I never won another championship, but my legacy was that to have changed the face of opportunity in united communities. I'll take that over most other things in the world. Be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance, always in everything you do. Have a champion mentality, shoot for the moon and land amongst the stars. I know you could go above and beyond, and that is very far. It is crazy why world is short. Speak on earth. Spread love. More love is what we need. And what song says, the greatest love with all starts within you. And when you get a little tired of being the best and shooting for your goals and making life work for yourself, tie not hold on, keep on moving, don't stop. No, you got this, you can do this, and you were made for this. WNBA draft time coming, and we portal pushing. We portal pushing around here. Now coming to the portal carpet. See you sooner than later, my friends. Keep hooping, keep hooping, keep hooping.
Yeah, great conversation. Great conversation. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Jeremy, I'm still waiting on them receipts. You said something about locker room. She said sorry. So you got my I noted what you said. You got my Instagram. Hit me up because I want to see them receipts. You told me about them. I want to know where they at. Avoid the ragweed, coach. Avoid the ragweed. That's what they
I'm
said. Avoid the
trying,
ragweed.
man. It's winning.
Yeah,
It's
I
winning right
appreciate
now.
y'all. I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us on this Friday night. Y'all hit the like, the share. They both right there. It's your first time here. Hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. Pull on back up for another hoops conversation. You ready to get out of here? Coach Coleman, Sets Talk Sports. Until us. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We out.